Hello, I'm Asia Kasar, the CEO of Odd Shapes.
Hello, my name is Sean, and I'm co-CEO of Odd Shapes, and I'm going to introduce you to this company.
Every year, great amount of vegetables, fruits are wasted. As you can see, 45% of roots, tubers, fruit, and vegetables are wasted. And the solution to this is the Odd Shapes. About 40% of all food produced in the US are thrown away. Today, about 1/3 of the food produced in the world are wasted. And instead of getting thrown away, us Odd Shapes will buy them from the farmers and will make it to profit. And if we are able to introduce this idea, about 3 billion, we'll be able to feed 3 billion people.
Now I will be explaining to you how we will feed 3 billion people. We will be selling oddly shaped vegetables as you can see on the screen here. These vegetables are just oddly shaped but are just as healthy as normal vegetables. Now I will be letting my head scientist explain to you why these are healthy and why you can still eat them.
Yes, thank you. So today I will show you why mutated vegetables are the same as normal vegetables other than their looks. As you can see, these vegetables over here, they're all very healthy and they all look the same and they all look normal. But it would not change even if it was mutated, because mutations are just slight changes in the DNA of the plant. So even if it might look different on the outside, the meshy part, the fleshy part of the fruit is still going to be as delicious and as nutritious as normal.
We will be selling vegetables cheaply for people who can't afford them, and as a side business, we will be making a soup stock for people to eat and taste the vegetables that we make.
Now our manager will be explaining to you how we have achieved CSR without compromising profit. He will also be explaining to you what CSR is and many other things.
CSR stands for Corporate Social Responsibility. Corporate social responsibility is where, when you are making a decision, you take account into three things: society, economics, and the environment. If you do this, you will be able to always create good decisions because you will be taking into account the most important things. So, for example, if we are about to release a new line of products, we will think about the waste of the products and if that waste is harmful to the environment. And if that it is harmful to the environment, we will most likely not produce that. That is why CSR is important. Today, I will be explaining to you all of our business's CSRs. The first CSR is that we will be selling vegetables that are wasted every year. This is good for society because this food is wasted every year, and us selling it is good. Secondly, we will be giving food to people who can't afford normal vegetables. This is good because we will be solving a problem of hunger in our society. Thirdly, we will only be using reusable bags because plastic bags are harmful to the environment. This is good for the environment because us using reusable bags shows that we are an eco-friendly company. Lastly, we will be providing more business to farmers who do not make enough money because a lot of their vegetables are being wasted. So if we sell them, we'll be providing more money to the farmers, and this is another societal benefit. Thank you.
A farmer who was farming for over 20 years, working here in Japan, and every year we waste tons of food just because of how they look. But thanks to Odd Shapes, now I can sell vegetables that look bad, and this is perfectly safe because it just looks bad, but the taste is perfectly normal.
The argument against CSR is that it takes away from profit maximizing behavior. CSR is important for many reasons, for both businessly and morally. Businessly, it's important because it helps you create profit because it gives you a good impression. If you have a good impression, more people will buy your products, therefore more profit. That's why CSR is important business-wise. It is also important morally. It is important morally because if a business creates a problem in society or environment, are economically, they should be the ones to fix that problem. Therefore, CSR is important.
My name is Joshua Hawking, and I'm the manager for this company. The triple bottom line is a system where, when you make a decision, you think about how it affects society, environment, and the financial aspect. In the triple bottom line, you have to make sure your decisions positively affect every aspect. Doing this will have a positive effect in the world, and it's also profitable. The TBL is the next business model because of its three main ideas. These ideas make sure that your decision that is being made is a good decision. It does this by using three main aspects in what a business has to take care of and make sure that the business thinks about them while making a decision. This is ideal because that's the goal in the business, to function in a way that is good for the world.
So right now I'll be explaining to you what the shareholder model is in business. Shareholder model is a business model that focuses on the shareholders getting rich. So a lot of the businesses focuses will be on returning the shareholders money and trying to make the shareholders profit. Secondly, I'll be explaining you what the stakeholder model is. The stakeholder model takes into approach that in order to be effective, you have to take all the stakeholders in the company into account. Stakeholders are people who are affected by the business or who affect the business themselves. And lastly, I'll be explaining to you what the network model is. There are too many things in the network model to explain fully because it takes into account many things like civil societies, lawyers, civil society too. Every person has their share. You have to take into account every person's own stakeholders and shareholders. So there is many things that go into account into network model that cannot be listed at the moment.
Our business runs in the stakeholder model because we care about people who are affected by our company.
And on that note, we are now coming to a close for the video. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you when we're making millions in profit.